Ciao, how are we doing? This is Vivianna, and today we are going to be doing 3 zodiac signs: Scorpio, Gemini, and Capricorn. So we have the water, got the earth, and the air today. Try to make a little bit of a balance. So we're going to be doing what good karmic energy is coming towards you here with your particular sign. What's the good stuff? And let's get started. If you're enjoying and you feel like I've connected, I'm spot on with your read. Make sure you look down below for all the information to book a read. Let's get started. So Scorpio, what has been going on, Scorpio? You've been like losing your flame a bit here lately, or you feel like people have been pushing you out of the way here. The second house, Mercury, communication. Okay. You've been having a hard time getting your voice heard. There's like a Leo energy here, representing like getting attention, wanting attention, needing attention here for your life purpose. You know, something here is really important to you. Okay, so that came out quite quickly here. You're really wanting something tied up in a bow. It's like you want something feels never ending here all the time, Scorpio. It's like you have this passion, but it starts to feel like, where do I direct that to? With your you've been looking into your intuition more, but you feel like it's been making you slower, which is actually a good thing, because you're not making impulsive decisions the way you did before here. You are being a little bit more discerning about which way you want to go with things and what hill you want to stand on, what you want to defend. So you're re-upping on your energy here, because I see in the past you really took on too much. Maybe you had that energy or desire at one point, but now you're realizing you need to focus on yourself and the people and the things that are very important to you. What are the most important to you, you know? So we have vacation. You could be going to vacation with a significant other here, or this could be coming up, or wanting to be going here. Lots of fun, lots of energy, creativity, even in the grind. You've been working very hard. A lot of people have needed things out of you here. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign here. It's a very strong energy where you are dating, or you will be dating. It will get serious for some type of, stronger commitment here. After coming out of a relationship with someone who was narcissistic, you feel like it's been hard lately with dealing with people because you've been so focused on what you want to do. Give it time. This is someone's going to give you space. So, and it's also going to grow at a good pace here. So it's like not needing to be so cautious with things and knowing that it's working at the right place, especially in terms of, communicating with each other here and not having this energy of rejection and miscommunication here, and a lot of just transparency. It's looking good, Scorpio. What other blessings? Seeing lots of energy, second chance. I see reconciliation with a friendship here as well. I also see your spiritual gifts growing or coming back after feeling like they've been kind of stagnant or foggy. Could have been some evil eye on you here. Criminal mind. Could be someone with kind of a criminal mind, or trying to get you to have like negative energy, like negative thoughts and urges here of things like that. But you're going to see more synchronicity, which is going to help you. Because you've been tempted to do type things, or you've had these things, these thoughts in your head, and you're thinking, this is me, I'm horrible. No, it's just like interference with the hostility around you. Don't absorb it, acknowledge it for what it is, but don't let it in you. And don't let it scare you either, and don't, identify with it here. Because people are unaware, but it still affects you nevertheless here. We have victory. With the situation where they're surrounded with negative energies, I'm seeing definitely, as you continue to listen to your heart, be patient, and keep on asking for what you deserve. I see a stronger intimacy when it comes to partnership. I also see, you know, living somewhere, going somewhere that feels stronger and that you can really become who you are instead of having to fit in or always worry about your privacy. Any other blessings, karmic blessings we see coming in for Scorpio here? Definitely justice, especially if it's a Libra. Could be romance, or it could be a friend you had here. And we have dolphins, so just a lot more fun going somewhere. Maybe there's dolphins here, but I'm seeing just a good time. I'm seeing a lot of animal energy, playful animal energy around you, but also graceful energy around you, like the gazelle, like the deer, and the horse. So it's representing freedom, but also having grace with that freedom. It's like you passed a test here, or you're ready for these blessings because you have brought inner peace within yourself here. So that's what I'm seeing for you. That's what I'm hearing for you, Scorpio. Beautiful. All right, let's go into Capricorn now. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. What new, beautiful, good karmic blessings are coming in for our Capricorns? There's been some hardships. I always feel like I've seen that with a lot of our Capricorns and our earth signs in general, unfortunately. There's been some talk, there's been some gossip around you about things here within the home or the family, or about your family or about your home here. Nothing to really worry too much about. You've kept your business in privacy, so kind of why people are trying to make up stories here. You might have had to say, I'm hearing you might have had to say some white lies about something, and people are trying to hold you to these white lies that were actually just not a big deal. They were something you had to do for yourself and to protect the integrity of a situation here. Okay. So yeah, you feel kind of betrayed that maybe you told someone, you had to kind of white lie or acquiesce to something to save face, and they kind of betrayed you here. I feel like things were going okay for you earlier in the year, and it was kind of content, but then you felt like there was this betrayal, kind of shocking attack here, but it's pushed you into creativity. It's pushed you into this energy of fire and this energy of like retribution, or just a new creativity in general here with articulateness. It's this blessing that's coming to you is like you were really articulate in a really beautiful way here. You didn't you weren't using a confrontation. You gave the benefit of the doubt, but you also left the conversation the way that it needed to, maturely and clearly here. So now, because of that, even though it was kind of very hard to deal with and kind of shocking that this person would really go behind your back and have said things that they did for so long here while smiling in your face, the real prize here is that you're going to get what you want because of how clear that you've been about what you want here. That could have been something that bothered people. They don't ask for what they want. If you don't ask for what you want, sometimes you don't get it. So how can they blame you here? Like, you're really realistic. You're not going to just think, people around you kind of talk about their dreams, but they don't go for it. Theorize. You're here. You'll start small if you need to. If you need to start small, you'll start small. But celebrate those victories coming in. I'm seeing some type of festival, milestone, or party coming up for you here. For avoiding disaster, for being a bigger person, or leaving a situation and seeing like the bigger picture of it, so that you didn't shoot yourself in the foot. There was a close call here with something, former workplace or former community, where you could have said something, but there's a situation that came up that made you realize, and everyone around you was glad that you took a different way, although how badly you were treated, and kind of overlooked. You had a lot of integrity here. So seeing you're very divinely protected, especially lately, because it's like Spirit feels you've been kind of vulnerable here in terms of love, in terms of social, because of just feeling betrayed by people in your social circle. You're dealing with people, someone was like for a long time and they shocked you here, and they're a big part of your life, but I feel like you kind of knew it was the end anyways. Cycles. So just like leaving cycles of karmic energy, or people that were kind of supposed to stay in the relationship for this time frame that they're in. Got that circle again. It's like life is coming into ease for you. Your intuition is going to make it easier and is going to make you feel better about making the decisions that are coming in for you. Especially when it comes to closing out cycles here and picking up on people like lying. If there's people that's like narcissistic around you, you're really going to pick out the subtle hints, and without calling them out, you're going to be able to get yourself out of those situations. Toot sweet. 1717, I'm hearing, Capricorn. Random message about someone saying you smell good. Maybe you'll be getting a new perfume or some nice care, that body care item that will just make you feel and smell really beautiful here. I'm hearing you're the helper, like you're always there, you're almost kind of like a helper here. We have bride, okay, wife, engagement. Could be marriage, but it could also be representing you being the spotlight and engaging into something pretty big, like getting into some type of, let's see, something where you've had to like achieve something where you've had to really put a work into to get accepted into or to meet certain type of criteria. I'm hearing here. Something could have been physically demanding here. Maybe something you didn't get your flowers for ever, or you will be getting that soon. It was a slow but sure energy for you. You took your time. Other people maybe got their props because it was more speed. But for you, it was about the process and taking the actions, and you're not going to be overlooked for that. Seeing some good news in terms of something that you felt caught up in terms of a contract here. You signed something, or there's something that you're trying to cancel, or someone has ripped you off. The organization or some type of business that you're working with ripped you off. Maybe it's going through small claims or just going through paying back your credit card. It's going to get reversed back to your credit card here because they were shady and there's things that you don't know. So because of that, the justice will come to you for that. So don't worry about that. Beautiful. Capricorn, what else do we have? Listen to your dreams right now. They're going to be very important. They may help you kind of navigate situations coming up for you. I'm seeing peace on your horizon. You kind of coming into situations with people around you that are not the same people that were around before. Like you hit a rock bottom, so you're kind of leaving situations and, you know, you've cleared things out. So I'm seeing like less problematic people around you just in general because you're not carrying any of those people's residual energies even, and having to see people in the way that you saw this toxic individual, you know. Your rock bottom has brought you back to your inner child here, Capricorn. Some of you paint or are very creative and artsy here. Seeing maybe you've been doing something to kind of hustle for if work's been kind of hard here. I feel like maybe you have quit a job or you took something, you stopped doing something that maybe brought in a good amount of money or just enough, and you decided no because it was like taking a toll on you. It wasn't authentic to what you want to do. And you're making things go okay though. You know what I mean? You're making ends meet. Crystal healing would be really important for you right now. Something that you could really help to kind of calm and center yourself. I'm seeing a mentor come in for you, older man possibly. He was someone who was creative as well. And Spirit's just saying, continue to keep yourself balanced inside and out. You know, you had a really strong... Things have been rough here, but dreams coming up really strongly. And if there's any kind of energy you have about getting fame or getting some high level of recognition, that this is the time. Your dreams are going to get better and may even hint at that as well. But get your confidence up. Take care of your precious self. Okay, Scorpio? Okay, Capricorn. Sorry about that. All right, if that intrigued you and you'd like more, make sure you look down below for all that information. All right, now we're on to Gemini. Gemini, what's going on with you, Gemini? It's been a hard one for you this year. Figuring out who you are, what you want. There's been a lot of groups of people you used to hang around with that you've drifted away from or you've had falling outs with. Communities, things that, you know, you felt really supported you or a part of, you know, your life for quite a while, but deep down knew that there was like broader horizons or other things you wanted to experience as well. Let's see, thank you, Spirit Guidance. Orange is coming up here very strong. Orange solar plexus chakra here. Orange chakra. Sacral, creative, manifesting here. I'm feeling like things have been going pretty good with you, Gemini, when it comes to manifesting things. You know, you've been pretty lucky, which has been great. But in terms of like love, in terms of maybe connecting with your own heart or a woman here that's older, to finding stability within this person and within yourself, and even balancing out the divine masculine and feminine energy right now for you, it's been very hard. There's been a lot of temptations. There's been challenges leaving these situations. But the good news is that you've left a couple times. It's not like you haven't even tried. You're wanting to stop something or block something here. Gemini, what's going on? Something is going to come to light and going to give you more energy, and it's going to give you more clarity about this relationship or how you can deal with your inner child or your inner mother here. Maybe your father as well. There's an energy of growing up and connecting with your spiritual gifts. It's going to make a lot of sense on how things have came to be in your life. You feel like there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of change. You're some really puppeteer, like you feel like you've been like a puppet on a string, and there's always been someone who's kind of like a puppeteer, and you just feel like trapped and frustrated by that. But you've also been grateful because there's been times where things have really worked out, but you're just like, when is it going to plateau in kind of a good way to get your bearings? What's going on, Gemini? Gemini wanting to get their bearings here, health. So yes, it's saying your health is important. There's going to be a major breakthrough with your health. So if something isn't working or there's a treatment you're looking for with your health here, it could be your lungs or your heart here. I'm seeing really positive news coming to you about that, especially if you have been thinking about it and taking care of yourself in other ways or directly in the way that you were told to. Dramatic improvement. Continue here. We have pets. Some new pets could be coming in. For some of you, specific message won't be resonating for everyone, but you could be doing a dog sitting, or you could be taking on dog walking here as a side hustle here. That's spy. Yeah, I'm seeing something coming out, something being revealed, something that was giving you challenges. Somebody's going to help you move on from a situation. For some of you, it's someone that you were connected with, and there was an affair, and this person was kind of maybe confused about their sexuality here or something, but you are deciding to kind of move on from that, knowing that this person's stubborn and making the decisions that you need to. For a lot of you, this means moving out of their town, moving out of the house that you share, or anything that's kind of connected you want to get away from. And you're more than ready to do that. You're very connected to your guardian angels. Keep on connecting with them. They're the ones that can help you the most in this situation. 777, your good luck is going to continue. Keep up your positive attitude and your smile, and you know the joy you have to help other people and make them laugh. You know, don't let them take advantage of you, but I feel like you're doing a pretty good job of keeping your boundaries here, and you're making a big difference in other people's lives too. But don't make yourself too responsible for one person at this time. Also seeing animals here, Gemini. You could have a strong influence. As I said before, I'm seeing more animals again, though. You could be fostering animals, something here, and bringing a lot of joy. You're very good with animals here. We have the rabbit coming up, so there could be some luck here. Could be a bunny. But if you've been feeling unsafe, know that you are safe here. There's this gate, and this opportunity is going to come in to help you feel more safe here. A whale. You carry a lot of wisdom within you and your ancestors here, almost like an old woman, but you know you're not bitter either way about things, and you see how things change, and I think that's a big reason why things are coming in the way they are. Home is a big energy coming here. Somewhere where you can have a yard or live near something that feels new, like nature that's growing, that's new, or an energy of a neighborhood that is evolving and growing. so you don't feel like you are coming into something that's already been established, but you are creating something here where I feel like you're going to have a strong purpose and power within this this neighborhood or with this community that you're going to be going towards here. Spirit guide, let's get one more card here. You have the gift of telepathic connections. I feel like there was someone in your life that you were very telepathically communicated with, and you feel like that's the only person you're telepathically communicated with, but there's other people as well. That person used it in a negative way, or maybe both of you were toxic and like righteous about it, but now I feel like it's coming and you're going to be using it in a way that's very intimate and humble and loving. But don't think you're not wise, because you definitely aren't. You definitely are wise, and don't feel like you're not protected. You're always being protected because you're always that watching eye for other people who don't have that protection. So lay back in that protection and keep a watchful, loving eye on others as well. But don't feel like you have to save the day all the time. But I'm seeing some beautiful blessings coming in for you here. Gemini, travel, just being that stabilizing person for others, as others have been for you. Maybe not always getting that from other people, but other people kind of eventually getting that back. Go into your childhood wonder here. Rabbit is very important. As it came across twice, and then we have the black squirrel there. All right, that is what I'm seeing for you. Gemini, thanks for watching. If that resonated and you'd like to hear more about what Spirit's got in store for you, make sure you check down below. If you're able to leave an offering, I send abundance to you tenfold as well. And always appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. Ciao.